Hello lovely people, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for following my YouTube channel, and for the subscribers who've subscribed to this channel, I thank you so much. And kindly, for those who haven't, kindly continue subscribing, because I'll be making some very good videos to help you and to uplift you, and most importantly to empower you. Now this is an update, just a short one, more of a follow-up on the video that I posted recently on about the Kazi Mtaani jobs that have been opened up. So I've received quite a number of inquiries and very many questions from many of you. I've received WhatsApp inquiries, I've received calls, many of you asking me to help them, and I've helped wherever I can. For those who needed me to guide them, I believe I've done so. And if I have not, as you expected, that's why I'm making this video, for anyone who really needs more clarification, or for anyone who comes across that video and feels they have more questions to ask. So let me begin by pointing out that I had put the link in the previous video that I did about the jobs in the description box, but I think most of you did not, some of you did not get wind of that, or rather did not see that. So for those who came into my WhatsApp, I was able to share with those who inquired about that. So I want to clarify something about the link. Now this link that I am giving out is the legit link. There's no other link that you can use, because that is a government website link for the Climate X website. Remember that the Kazi Mtaani jobs are under the Climate X program. It's a government program where these jobs have been you will access these jobs through that program. So you can only be able to apply for them through the Climate X website, and that's the link that I've been sharing on WhatsApp for those who came here, and also it's the link that has been in the previous video, and I'm also going to share that link in this video. So please make sure that you go into the description box if you haven't, and if you really need to get that link, go into the description box and you will find it there. I will reshare it again in this video. Beyond that, I want to highlight that the link, because it's a government website, the link is having issues with loading. Some of you have complained that the link is not opening, or it's giving you a message about, you know, the 502 error, something. It has an error message that is coming up. Now for government websites, they often have those issues because the traffic is very high and very many people are trying to access them. So if they don't load in the first instance, you have to keep trying. You have to keep trying and reload them. Try and keep loading. If it fails, try again. If it fails consecutively, give it some time and try again later. Ensure also that you have good internet, so that even if it fails, it will pick up later. So that is one of the points I wanted to raise, that if you try opening that link and it gives you an error message, don't give up on that one, and don't think that it's the wrong link. Just keep trying, because government websites are never straightforward, because the traffic is usually very high, so they are overloaded. So most of the times they fail at the first loading. You might be lucky and it goes through in the first attempt, but if it fails, make more and more attempts to ensure that it goes through. Okay, that is the first point I wanted to make. The second point, when you open that Climate Work X website, you go straight into the registration. There are 4 steps that you need to go through, and I'll put the screenshots, or rather the screenshots to the steps in this video. Okay, so I will put up all the steps that you need to follow there, because the first step is asking for personal information. For instance, even for those whom I have helped to apply before, I have asked for certain information that is required. That is the information that you'll require to move forward. Okay, so part of the information that it has asked is that you're asked to key in is your personal details, your full names. Ensure that you put in your full names. You also need to put in your ID number. That is in the first step. Okay, put in your ID number. After you put in your ID number, you need to indicate your date of birth. And like I said, because once you're successful in getting these jobs, you'll be paid through your M-Pesa. Make sure that the number you give on that application, the first step of your application, is the number that you use. It's active. It has an active M-Pesa, or rather a registered M-Pesa that you're using. Okay, so after you move there, the second step requires you to give your address information. Kindly note that you will be required to indicate your region, your county, your sub-county, your constituency, your ward, and your village. After that, the third step, it asks you to indicate your level of education, starting from primary school, secondary school, certificate, diploma, bachelor's degree, master's degree, PhD, and wherever. So ensure that you indicate your level of education. And also below still on the third step, you'll be asked to select the work stream. So the Kazi Mtaani project has been grouped into 3, or that's on the website. There's roads and infrastructure, there's the environment area, and then there's housing and urban development. So there are 3 work streams. You choose the work stream. If you're picked, which work stream would you want to be allocated? Would you want to go to the roads and infrastructure? Would you want to work in the environment work stream? Or would you want to go to housing and urban development? Now after that, the final step will ask you to set a password. You come up with a password so that if you need to look to access your account or to check the progress for that, you can use you have to remember the password. So make sure you set up a password that you will be able to remember, and if you're likely to forget the password, note it somewhere so that when you want to access your account, it won't give you much of a headache. Okay, so those are the 4 steps, and after that you'll be required to submit the registration. And before you submit the registration, make sure down there's a point where you're asked to indicate to agree with the terms and conditions. So make sure you tick that box down there, and then you hit the submit registration button, and that is it. You're done with the process. Okay, now I also want to indicate when you're putting in the information, especially in step 2, where you are asked to put in the region, the county, all those details about your address information, sometimes the drop down menus are not opening. Okay, so you try to select, it's not giving you the options. If that comes up, keep trying, try as much as you can. So all I'm trying to say is, for this website, if it fails in the first attempt, make more and more attempts until it goes through. Sometimes you can try, if it gives you so much of a headache during the day, try during the night when not many people are accessing the website. That's also another trick that you can try and see whether it will work for you. Try accessing the website even if it's maybe from 10 p.m. or even if you can sacrifice a bit of sleep and try and access it maybe from midnight when many people are asleep and they are not active. Maybe at that time it will get easier. That's another trick or hack that you can try. I'm not sure whether that will work, but you can give it a try. Okay, so I believe I've addressed all the issues, all the questions, the issues that have been arising, and issues that have been coming through the questions that I'm getting from those people who are trying to contact me. I also wanted to make it clear, please, if you send me a message on WhatsApp and you feel that and you see me not responding immediately, kindly be patient. I'm trying as much as I can to respond to everyone who's getting back to me. Please don't call on WhatsApp because I'm not going to be able to pick your calls. Sometimes it's at night, or maybe I'm at work. I might not be able to pick your call, but if you leave me a message, be sure that I'm going to reply to you. I might not be available to reply immediately because I might be busy, but I will reply the moment I am able to get an opportunity to do so. Okay, also don't keep calling my number because if I'm busy, I'm not going to be able to attend. Please just leave me a WhatsApp message if you have any question, and I will make sure that I get back to you. I will send you the link if you cannot be able to access the link from the description box, or if you have any questions beyond what I have addressed in this video, please hit me up on WhatsApp. I'll have indicated my WhatsApp number on this video. Okay, beyond that, I also want to update you guys. I've put up another video. It's quite recent. Not many people have viewed that video. A video on people who would like to go study in Canada. Please note that the information that I give you here is information that I've done legit research. Okay, I'm not giving information based on guesswork. I am not an agent. I don't expect to do application for people or ask for money to do for applications. I'm just giving guidance. I'm just offering information that I feel might help the youth in our country, because right now Kenya, there are not many jobs available. Okay, not many jobs are available to the youth. So whatever opportunity I feel will benefit the youth is what I'm offering on my channel. So there's a video that I put recently on an organization calling itself Passage. Okay, it's a very legit organization. I will in some subsequent videos I will do a video of people who have gone to Canada through Passage, claiming and they are showing that it's a legit program. Okay, so it's a program that is offering student loans to people to go and study in a college in Canada known as the George Brown College. So they offer you a student loan, and they also offer you living expenses, but there's an amount of money that you'll pay upfront. It's like a collateral, but it's a very legit program. For those who can afford to pay the collateral, it's a straightforward program, and it will help. I know it will help those who will commit themselves to following through. So I've put up that video. Kindly go and watch it on my channel and share. I will also come up with videos on scholarships. I'm intending to put up lots of videos on scholarships that I believe many Kenyans can benefit from. Some countries like the US right now, they are not allowing many students to go there. There's an issue with the US, traveling to the US. But there are also countries in the US right now you cannot, they have halted actually student visas. They are not taking in students. They are not offering F1 visas for students or J1 visas for students because of the policies that have been brought in by the Trump government. Trump has brought in policies that are very harsh to students and immigrants in the US. Beyond that, we have other countries like Canada. They are still offering very good scholarships. They're still offering they have very good immigrant policies. Canada is one of the best destinations for immigrants because they are very receptive to people from other countries. You know, racism levels are very low in Canada. They embrace diversity. So I hope to bring more opportunities from countries that are still welcoming people, and scholarships that will help you to go to those countries, and maybe even job opportunities. So please keep tuned to my channel. I'll be putting up a video as often as I can, not maybe once or twice a week, or however constant I'll be able to put up a video. Subscribe to this channel so that you're able to catch up. That is my idea, to bring as many opportunities closer to the youth in Kenya, and to empower the youth so that they can be able to do the applications by themselves without having to go through agents. Because with research, it's very possible to even do the application by yourself without having going through any agent, or without having to give money to any agent, because we've seen very many cases in Kenya where agents are lying to Kenyans, where agents are conning many people in Kenya and frauding them of their money. And most of these processes, what most people don't know is that they are able to do them by themselves, as long as you have the information on your fingertips, as long as you have the resources and you have the access to platforms that you can be able to access, and you follow through the process. So I'll be putting up very many opportunities here to help you access international doors easily. Okay, so please subscribe to my channel and share these videos widely so that they are able to reach many people as possible. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video.